Today we're going to talk about why I stack precious metals, where I get them from, and what my thoughts are on why preppers should have some put away. Let's talk about it. So, what you see in front of you is a whole bunch of precious metals. I'm going to talk to you today about, first of all, where you can pick these up. Second of all, why you might want to. And third of all, what their use would be after, say, a collapse, an SHTF situation, any kind of situation like that. But before we begin, folks, I want to remind you, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to the video. These videos are powered by you guys. The more you comment, the more you like, downvote, whatever, share it, subscribe to the channel, the more it moves us up in the algorithm. So if you appreciate the channel, feel free to do that. Even just a quick comment really helps us out. So today we're talking about precious metals. And last year, let's face it, last year was a horrible year for investors, and 2023 isn't that much better. Now, one of the tools you can use to hedge your investments is investing in precious metals. Now, I happen to use Money Metals Exchange for that, and I recommend them. I've been using them now for a while. And what you see in front of you is a little smattering of some of the stuff I picked up from them and some of the stuff that I picked up locally here. But I wanted to let you know about their Silver Starter Kit. If you guys are brand new to precious metals, you can get in on their Silver Starter Kit, and it will contain 4 ounces of fine silver. It comes with 1 American Silver Eagle coin, and that's one of these guys back here, okay? One of those. You got 1 Canadian Maple Leaf 1 ounce coin. I believe I have one of those out here. Yep, there you go. You can get a little look at it, okay? You will also get a Walking Liberty 1 ounce round. That kind of looks like over here, these little guys. You'll get a bunch of these too, but I'll just show you what it looks like, even though that's 1/10 ounce. You're going to get you're going to get 5 Walking Liberty 1/10 ounce rounds, and that's those little guys right there. I'll explain to you why I like those and why I think they're important. Now, they've designed this portfolio around 3 main principles. These are the most popular and widely traded bullion products. That means they're pretty liquid. You'll be able to sell them quickly, command a decent price for them when you're ready to sell them if you need to. They've also selected them with a low bid-ask spread. The spread's the difference between what you pay to buy them and the price you'll receive to sell them. The lower those are, the happier you'll be. And the portfolio includes some smaller size silver products that are suitable for barter or trade in a currency crisis. So if you got like a 1/4 ounce or 1/2 ounce kind of thing, it's a whole lot easier to barter that or trade that, or even a 1/10 ounce, than it is for, say, a full ounce of silver. If silver shoots up to $40 an ounce, like it did back in 2009, was it, or 11? I forget. It's a little easier to go in and buy something for $2 with a 1/10 ounce round than it is with a, say, $30 or $40 round. Now, let's face it, it's hard to imagine the US dollar completely collapsing. But, it can't be ruled out. Fiat currencies backed by irresponsible governments pretty much have a 100% failure rate throughout history. So buying some fractional silver coins and privately minted rounds for just that reason, to have a smaller unit for barter or trade, makes sense, as well as protecting your wealth. That's what precious metals are mainly for, a hedge against inflation. You're not going to make a ton of money investing in gold and silver, but you are going to protect what you already have. During a, say, currency collapse, something could shoot up. This gold bar here. These are running about 1,900 something, almost 2,000 a bar. That could shoot up to 3,000. So the money you put in there is still safe if the currency collapses. Now, most economists will recommend, say, 1/10 of your wealth in silver or gold, in some kind of precious metal. I always say buy physical silver and gold. Do not buy the paper products. I believe they're GLD and SLVR. They're exchange traded funds. I would rather have the stuff in my hand at home in my safe, and make sure that you do have a safe place to store this stuff, because it does add up if you buy it over a while. I would rather do that than, say, have some paper asset that isn't really backed by anything that some other company holds. Another thing that I'm not a big fan of is secure storage, where you're paying for the product, but you don't hold it. It's off in a vault somewhere, and they're holding it for you. It is something that some people do because they don't feel safe with it in their home. I kind of understand that a little bit better, but still, I like taking delivery of it and having physical gold and silver in my hands. That's my theory on it, okay? I'm not buying this to get rich. I'm buying this as a hedge against inflation. You know, a while back I saw a Prepper channel talking about, I've got all these gold coins and they're not worth anything more than what I paid for. You know, I actually lost money on them. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but you know, in a major currency collapse, that might be all you have. All that money that you have invested in stocks and in the banks and all that could go away. I mean, that's just all ones and zeros on a computer. This is actual tangible money, and that's why I like gold and silver. Now, you'll notice on here I have some copper out on the table, okay? These little copper rounds, okay? And this big 1 pound copper bar. Now, copper is probably the cheapest precious metal you can stack. It doesn't cost much to stock to buy now. But with governments like ours trying to force us all into electric everything, expect the price of copper to go up quickly in the next few years. Copper is king in electronics and electrical components. Now, you can buy these guys here for about $10, $15, depending on where you buy them. You can stack it, you put them away, and they pay off in the long run. So it's definitely worthwhile. I would say if you can't afford anything else, buy this stuff a little bit at a time. The copper, a little bit at a time, put it away. Okay, in the long run, I think it'll pay off. Now, Money Metals Exchange not only sells the copper, but they sell what's called junk silver. And this isn't just for them. I just want to kind of educate you on the different types of silver. I know some people are like, you can't eat gold and silver. It's no use. I explained to you the reasoning why I store it. And this is why I like this stuff. This is what's called junk silver. These are pre-1964 coins, and they have that sound to them. You can always tell when you get one in your pocket. They're pre-1964 coins. There's quarters, dimes, all sorts of them. Okay, and I often like to look at the dates and think about all the different people that might have carried a coin like this. I had an old quarter in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it again. 1950 something, 1936. Think about all the people that carried that. That's kind of a neat little thing to think about. But junk silver basically is all silver coins that were minted or struck in 1964 or earlier. They have a 90% silver and a 10% copper composition. So when you think about how much a silver dime is worth, okay, let's take a pre-64 silver dime here. What is this? 61? I can't read it from here. When you think about that, it's worth way more than a dime. Sure, it's got a 10-cent value, face value, but it contains about 2.22 grams of silver. So with today's price, that works out to be about $1.80 worth of silver right here for a little silver dime. That's assuming the spot price is $25 an ounce, okay? Now, it's a little bit lower than that, but you get the idea. It's around that. Now, pre-1964 quarters have 5.5 grams of silver in them. Okay, here's an ugly one. And I'll explain to you why I don't care that they're ugly. That's around $4 worth of silver with a spot price at about $25 an ounce. So you see why these are important. If you get them in change, save them. But why they're important to get. Now, the cool part about these is you don't care about the condition. I mean, there's some here that are worn so bad. I just had it and I don't know where it went. They're dirty, they're worn, you know, they're not the best looking coins in the world, but you don't care about that. You're buying them for the silver value. So that's why you probably won't find them in circulation all that much, at least not anymore. And that's the whole thing about them. You're buying these for the silver in them, not the condition. Sure, you might stumble across a rare one, but I always caution people not to waste their time or money on numismatic or valuable type coins because of dates or misprints or stuff like that, because those aren't going to hold any more value than the silver and gold they're made out of after a collapse. Sure, you know, now somebody says, oh, wow, that's a rare 1936 Walking Liberty, you know, and that's great for now. But after collapse, they're going to go, okay, that's 5.5 grams of silver. I'll give you this for it. And they don't really care what it is after that. So that's why the condition doesn't matter. And Money Metals Exchange does sell bags of them for face value. You can buy like a $5 bag for a certain amount. I'm not sure exactly what the prices are, but it's a good place to check them out. Another thing that I'm very interested in lately has been goldbacks. Now, you see I have gold here as well. I have a Cougarand 1 ounce gold bar, a little 1/10 ounce gold, which it makes sense to buy it in a little bit smaller amounts, so it's also more affordable. But goldbacks here use the cutting edge vacuum deposition technology to create gold, a form of gold that can circulate just like paper money. I'm going to pull these out and show them to you. Now, many folks believe that, today's currency, fiat currency, will hold little or no value with all the political and economic developments we've got coming up. And you'll see as they go up in value, they get a little bit bigger. This is a 1, this is a 5, and that's a 10. And that's all I have for now. I'm going to be getting some more of these. But you can get these on Money Metals Exchange now. And the neat part about them is they actually are gold. There is gold in these bills. Now, as we've seen with Venezuela and other places, other fiat currencies have gone down to zero. So the risk of devaluation is one reason why it's prudent to hold some of this physical gold and silver. In a severe crisis, that physical gold and silver might be too difficult to spend. I mean, I'm certainly not going to buy a loaf of bread for $5 with a $2,000 gold coin, or even with a, $5 silver coin. Regardless, I'm not going to be doing that. So that's why the gold backs are kind of handy. Now, they do have a very high premium on them, and they do fluctuate with the cost of gold, the price of gold. So you do have a little bit of exposure to gold without spending a ton of money. Like a $1 gold back, I think, is like 3 something or 4 something. Now, when I bought them, they were in the low 3s. Now they're up to 4, I think. So, as gold fluctuates, these will go up or down in value. But the idea of these is to have a exchangeable currency. And that's what they're worth, too. There is, for merchants who choose to take these, and you can take these, they're a voluntary currency. They're not minted by the government, but they are a voluntary currency. For people that choose to take these, they offer a conversion rate kit, that will show you, $1 is worth this much in goods, okay? And you'll get change back in fiat currency, of course. So they are a voluntary currency. You can use them for transactions if you choose to. Your business can take them. So that's definitely some interesting information on the goldbacks. Some people really hate them. They love to come on that channel. Oh, they're crazy price markups. Well, they are marked up. Now, A, because they're hard to make. B, because there's actually gold in them. And C, because that's what you're getting. You're getting gold or silver currency. Okay, this is a way to spend fractional gold, very, very small fractions of it, and get maybe $3 worth or $5 worth of something, as opposed to taking this in, which is running around $200 now, for a 1/10 ounce gold coin, and having to get change back for that. And they may not have change back for that. Who wants useless fiat currency back when there's a currency collapse? So that's my real opinion on gold and silver. I know some people are just dead set against it. And again, I'm going to tell you straight up, if you're brand new to prepping and you don't have your food, your water, your med kits, your backup stuff all set up, don't start looking at gold and silver. If you really get the itch, maybe buy a couple copper rounds, but don't start thinking about this ahead of your self-defense, your communications, there's other things that are far more important. This is more of an advanced prep for people who've been around for a while. And maybe you're interested in doing something else prepper related, but also economic related. And this is a way you can protect your money after some kind of currency collapse. Now, we just had that debt ceiling thing, where they passed it, and supposedly now it's good for a while. But the problem with that is there's no debt ceiling anymore, really. They can just print money for as much as they want for as long as they want. The more money that's in the money supply and circulation, the less your dollar bill in your wallet is going to be worth. And that doesn't happen with gold or silver. As a matter of fact, the less the dollar's worth, the more gold and silver are worth. People always think, oh, gold went up today. Well, gold didn't go up. The value of your money went down. So you get more money back for that gold. But that's the point of it. So that's just my opinion on it. If you guys are brand new and you want to get started, like I said, that silver starter kit, the link will be down below for it. It's a 9-piece silver starter kit. It's $145.81. Now, again, that's what it is today. Tomorrow, if silver shoots up, it might be more. If silver drops, it might be less. And again, you kind of have to watch the dips and the peaks when you're buying precious metals. You always want to buy it as low as possible, but don't obsess over that because it's going to bounce around all over the place. It's kind of a volatile thing right now. You're buying it in the event that the currency collapses, that there's inflation that runs rampant, which we're already seeing. You're buying it for that. You're not buying this to get rich. Remember that. None of this stuff's going to make you a millionaire, unless you can buy in such volume that if gold goes up $10, you've made, $2 million. And most of us can't do that. So definitely check into the silver starter kit. Like I said, 1 American Eagle 1 ounce coin, Canadian Silver Liberty, Silver Maple Leaf 1 ounce coin, 1 Walking Liberty 1 ounce round, a Walking Liberty 1/2 ounce round, five of the 1/10 ounce rounds, these little guys here. And I actually have a Money Metals Exchange coin here. And they sent me this way back in the beginning. take a look at it. They got their logo on the front, but it just says Liberty with the Statue of Liberty on it. So it's definitely a neat little coin. That coloration is on the folder there. It's not in the coin. I hate touching them because I hate getting them dirty. But as you can see, that's just on the thing there. So that's my rationale for stacking gold and silver. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you do like the video, definitely leave a comment, share, like, subscribe. Let your friends know about the channel. We are shooting for a lot of growth this year. I'm hoping to get my message out to more people, as well as, give you guys some good reviews on some basic good prep products that come out from time to time. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment too. That really helps the video out. Don't forget to check out our links down below. This link for the Silver Starter Kit will be down below there. That's that 9-piece Silver Starter Kit. Below that's our Amazon affiliate store. Even if there's nothing in the store that you like, just click the link and shop as you normally would. We do appreciate when you do that. Our freeze-dried wholesaler link. He is finally getting stuff back in stock. He's trying as hard as he can for you guys to get everything stocked back up again. My link will save you 15% on your order. So if you're looking to stock up some really good individual items for freeze-dried food, like beef, steak, all that kind of stuff, even desserts like the little brownie bites or cheesecake, definitely check out them. 15% discount will be applied at the checkout. So when you check out, when you go to check your cart, you'll see my 15% discount for just for using my link there. Okay. Below that are My Patriot Supply. Again, don't worry about any of this stuff if you have no food and water. My Patriot Supply can get you a good Kickstarter right there with a 3-month kit. It's $200 off, less than $600, like 5 something now for 3 months worth of food. Make sure you're stocking water with that food, but it is all dehydrated or freeze-dried food. Definitely check them out. And my link will be preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. You can check all the links down below. And our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store as well. I thank you guys for sticking with me today and hearing me out on this. I know some people aren't going to agree, but this is just my opinion on stocking some gold and silver. I don't want you putting all your money in it, but some gold and silver for the potential of needing a hedge against inflation or a total currency collapse. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.